In this video tutorial, I'm going to talk about recording levels. Now, part of this is going to be difficult because you won't be able to see where we're even adjusting the recording levels, but I will give you as much as I can to help you get the proper level set, and then I'll show you what that looks like. So once you open up your file and you clean it up and you're ready to record as illustrated in an earlier video, you will be sitting here at these particular files, and I'm going to turn groups off here for a second and go back to where we should be. Normally I have the Omni mic down a bit and let's hit the Alt click, and the recital hall figure 8 at 0. I like the sound of the figure 8 better. Image is a little tighter, just sounds better. So when you have everything turned on and you're ready to go, you arm the tracks. So again, let's put the groups back on. So you arm your tracks, both are armed, and you should see the meters begin to activate here when you're getting ready to record. Now, ideally, I have you scheduled a half hour early, so you're in there, and maybe they're in the hall warming up a little bit, and you can get an idea of how loud they're going to be. And using the cheat sheet that we have for various levels in the two halls, which I will show you, it's sitting there to your right of the computer here, you will be able to get an idea of where to set the Millennium mic preamp levels, which I will cover in person. But ideally, you want these to be deflecting about halfway up on average, maybe a little higher right across here when they're louder, and maybe, down here on the soft parts. Now, depending on the nature of the performance, sometimes it can just be nearly impossible to really get that. For example, a percussion ensemble concert, you have levels that are way down here, they're a triangle, and next thing you know, they're practically pushing the max. Something like Musica Antiqua, Baroque period music, it's pretty much all the same volume, really easy to set. It's kind of hard to mess up. It's really easy. So it's very important to be careful when you see percussion instruments come out. You know they're probably going to get loud at some point in time. And it's most important that you set your recording level to not go over the max. It would just be pure distortion. The only place that you can adjust the recording level is on the microphone preamp, the piece of hardware over in the rack. This is not a recording level. This is only for playback. There is no place inside Logic Pro to adjust your recording level, so you have to do it on the Millennia preamp itself. That's the only place to do that. Have I made that clear? So if the levels are too high here or too low, you adjust them on the preamp with the appropriate knob for the particular channel you're using. There are 8 knobs on there, and they will correspond to the stereo pairs. Here's 2 inputs, left and right, 2 inputs, left and right, and that is important to remember. So that is how you get your recording levels adjusted. Let's go ahead and open a different file so you can see something that's already been recorded. Let's see, not that one. Let's see, where did I put that? It's on OWC, demo files. Let's open up Lucas Simpson's project from spring quarter 2015. Yeah, sure, I'll close this one. And don't need to save this demo file. Okay, so now here you see of recording of Lucas Simpson's, and you'll notice that the levels are possibly a little hot. However, up here worth noting is the zoom feature was turned on that I mentioned earlier. So now if I turn that off, that looks better. Those are not bad levels at all. I'm going to hit X. I'm going to zoom in vertically by holding the Alt key, a little more horizontal. And actually, I see some decent dynamics here. Looks like he took a break in this section. Let's see. Yep, he looks like he took a break. But notice how they did keep recording. I'm kind of split on that. If your head's in the game, I don't mind if you stop recording during an intermission, but I also don't mind if you record through. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so we have some pretty big dynamics here. Let's see what this is. Oh, it's probably applause. It looks like applause to me. Okay, I don't really care if the applause is recorded perfectly or not. We're worried about the music. Music recording levels look pretty darn good here. In fact, they look near perfect. So, with that said, um, these applause levels, I'm not going to really adjust. Yeah, I don't want them going into the red. I don't want my applause levels peaking overly. And usually that's not a problem unless you're recording something very soft with a very large audience. Um, so anyway, that's probably enough on recording levels. So let's go ahead and complete this video and say thank you for watching.